In our fifth question, there's this frequency table given to us, and these are values obtained in 30 rolls of a die. So the value 1 was achieved 4 times, value 2 was achieved 6 times, and so on. Now they want us to find the sample standard deviation, sample variance, and sample mode. We should be doing this in the opposite order because the mode is the simplest. So I'd like to finish that first. Clearly, 7 is the maximum frequency and 3 is the value with the maximum frequency. So our mode is 3. Simple. And then sample standard deviation is simply the square root of the sample variance. So let's calculate the sample variance first. And for calculating the sample variance, we first have to calculate the mean. So for calculating the mean, what we need to observe here is the mean is for the values that are being obtained on the die, which means 1 has come 4 times. So that contribution is 1 into 4, which is 4. Whereas 2 has come 6 times. So the contribution from 2 would be 12. And this is going to give us 21. 3 has come 7 times. 4 is going to give us 20. 5 is giving us 15. And lastly, 6 is giving us 30. So this is a individual contributions to the total sum, and the total sum would be this. 16 plus 21 is 37. 37 plus 20 is 57. 57 plus 15 is 72. 72 plus 30 is 102. So the mean is, let's call mean x bar, is 102 divided by 30, which gives us, this is 3 tens and this is 3 times 3 and 4. So 3.4 is the mean. So this is our mean. And for calculating variance, what we do is we now do sigma x minus xi minus x bar, where I goes from 1 to 30. So for each term, we are going to look at the observation. We are going to look at its difference from the deviation from the mean. And we are going to square it and divide by 29, that is 30 minus 1. When we are calculating the sample variance and sample standard deviation, we use n minus 1 in the denominator, not m. So this, in order to calculate this quantity, we are essentially going to do 1 minus 3.4 the whole square. How many times is this going to come? 4 times. So 4 into this plus, we have 2 coming up 6 times. So 6 times 2 minus 3.4 the whole square plus 7 times 3 minus 3.4 the whole square plus 5 times 4 minus 3.4 the whole square plus 3 times 5 minus 3.4 the whole square plus 5 times 6 minus 3.4 the whole square. And this whole thing, this entire thing is to be divided by 29. So let's calculate that. We get 4 times 2.4 whole square is 5.76 plus 6 times 1.4 whole square is 1.96 plus 7 times 0.4 whole square is 0.16. I'll put them in brackets in order to avoid confusion, plus 5 times 0.6 whole square is 0.36, plus 3 times 1.6 whole square is 2.56, plus 5 times 2.6 whole square is 6.76. Again, the whole thing divided by 29. And simplifying further, we get 4 into 5.76 is equal to 23.04, plus 6 times 1.96 is equal to 11.76, plus 7 times 0.16 is equal to 1.12, plus 5 times 0.36 is 1.8, plus 3 times 2.56 is 7.68, plus 5 times 6.76 is 33.8, divided by the whole thing divided by 29, which gives us further 23.04 plus 11.76 is 34.8, plus 1.12 is 35.92, plus 1.8 is 37.72, plus 7.68 is 45.4, plus 33.8 is 79.2 divided by 29, which gives us 2.731. This is our sample variance. And standard deviation is merely the square root of this. So standard deviation is root of 2.731, which is roughly, this is also roughly, I only approximated to 3 decimals. Anyway, this is roughly 1.6525. So our answers would be sample variance is 2.731 and sample standard deviation is 1.6525.